The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts of the entire Smash series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Never knowing who's going to be added into Smash 6, some fighters don't make it in, either being deconfirmed from Mii costumes, assist trophies, or other fighters taking the spot, as well as a few other things. Welcome to A New Foe Has Appeared, where we talk about ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in Smash 6, if not the future. I'm your host, BB8 from BB8 House. Let's get into it. Up next. You are probably curious, aren't you? I know this is a different start to A New Foe Has Appeared episode, but you're probably curious. If I'm talking about a character from Donkey Kong Country 2, and Diddy Kong is already in Smash, then who am I talking about then? Oh, that's right. Dixie Kong's who we're talking about. That's right. Dixie Kong, who first appeared in Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest, is who we're going to talk about today. I know I already talked about Cranky Kong, like, around 40 episodes ago, but I knew one of the missing Kongs for Smash Bros. Is Dixie Kong. With Dixie, Cranky, and Funky being the missing Kongs. I might do Funky in the future, but today we are focusing on Dixie. Now let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so for Dixie Kong's moveset, her neutral B would be Bubblegum Pop Gun. Dixie Kong charges out her Pop Gun from Tropical Freeze and shoots bubblegum balls out of it. It would be similar to Diddy Kong's Peanut Pop Gun. The side special being Helicopter Hairspin. Dixie Kong dashes forward, spinning her hair rapidly. This hairspin attack nullify knockback on projectiles, still receive damage though, and deliver a chain of damage to opponents. Hold side B to make Dixie Kong spin without stopping. She can do this for 5 seconds before stopping and becoming dizzy for a couple of seconds. The up special being Rocket Blast. This move works very similarly to Diddy Kong's up special. However, the rocket barrel can only travel at diagonal. Along with that, in order to get the bongo blaster to reach its peak height, you need to play the bongos by pressing B rapidly. After pressing up B, how fast you press B will determine how high or how fast the bongo blaster will travel. Down B being Jam Session. Dixie Kong takes out her guitar and plays a few chords. Playing the guitar will make a small shockwave be sent out around her, dealing damage to opponents and dealing knockback that depends on where they are in reflection to the shockwave. About Dixie Kong sends them upward below her and sends them down, or so on. And finally, for the final smash being Stampede. Dixie whistles and a giant DK barrel About as big as Mega Man's Final Smash, his capture radius appears. Anyone caught in the barrel will be spit towards the camera. After that, a short cinematic goes on where the opponents are seen landing in the jungle and a stampede is heard. Dixie Kong and her animal friends are seen running towards the opponents. This includes Rambi the Rhino with Dixie on top of him, Espresso the Ostrich, Ellie the Elephant, Engard the Sawfish, Squitter the Spider, and Squawks the Parrot. They ram into the opponent, dealing 55% damage and great knockback, after which the opponents are sent flying and receive their damage. So for the alts and the Kirby hat will be the basic clothes. Her second alt would be red hair with blue clothes based on DK King of Swing, pink hair and yellow clothes. Like a few of them are based on DK King Swing, as well as the purple hair and green clothes. Brown hair and brown fur with red clothes based on Diddy Kong. He's already in Smash, so I don't know if this will make sense. A multicolored hat with light blue clothes, bright blonde hair based on Tiny Kong, and black fur, white clothes. Like, I don't know who this could be based on. And the Kirby hat would be, Kirby would get a copy of Dixie Kong's hat and ponytail with the copy of Bubblegum Pop Gun. And the classic mode being Whip It Good, along with the theme of her hair ability to be used as a whip-like weapon. Dixie Kong's classic mode has her face-off opponents who use tether abilities every battle. She is also accompanied by either Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong, who swap back and forth every battle. So round 1 being Isabelle and Ivysaur, round 2 being Samus and Zero Suit Samus, round 3 being Young Link and Toon Link, round 4 being Byleth and Joker, round 5 being Ice Climbers and Lucas, round 6 being Richter and Simon, and the final boss fight being Giant King K. Rool. The spirits being Dixie Kong, Glimmer the Anglerfish, Clapper the Seal, Parry the Parrelbird, Tiny Kong as a teenager, Whiz Pig, Bashmaster the Unbreakable, Tiki Tong, Belcher, Pompey the Presumptuous, Scowl the Startling Barrel Blaster, and that's pretty much it for spirits. And finally, for the stage, would be Busted Bayou from Donkey Kong Country Returns, which released in 2010 and 2013. The 3DS version released in 2013 if you're curious. The Busted Bayou from Donkey Kong Country Returns series comes to Smash as a very unique stage. So technically this stage is one of a kind. So I do think this stage would end up working in Smash. The layout of the stage is fairly simple, almost with the same layout as Super Mario Galaxy stage, where it is a simple layout with a large arching hill with 2 floating tree branch platforms, no hazards, and no bottom blast zone. The main difference and uniqueness to the stage is in the aesthetic. Just like the popular stage in Donkey Kong Country Returns, the characters fighting will be seen in their silhouettes. Each character has a unique silhouette that highlights the specific features of the character. Examples will include Mario's hat, Samus's helmet visor, the player's eyes swords, and so on. Other than that, there are no hazards or transportations, just a simple stage with a unique aesthetic. The highlighted features of the characters include everyone's eyes, attacks like projectiles and magic effects, and icons saying P1 and P8, depending on the player. And to extend on the whole silhouette thing, if you do want to skip this, that's completely fine, but I am going to be here forever mentioning pretty much the silhouettes of the fighters the Busted Bayou stage can have. So Mario could have his iconic hat and gloves. Donkey Kong will take Donkey Kong's tie. Link would have the Master Sword and Champion's tunic, or his iconic tunic of the Wild, depending on which alt you're using. Samus's visor and arm cannon. Dark Samus's visor and arm cannon. Yoshi's tongue, shell and boots. Kirby's mouth for inhale and his feet. Fox's blaster, reflector and headpiece. Pikachu's electric cheeks and electricity. Luigi's hat and gloves. Ness's hat and PSI abilities. Captain Falcon's helmet, scarf and fire. Jigglypuff's eyes, music and hair curl. For the melee fighters, Peach's hair, umbrella and crown. Same for Daisy. Bowser's hair and fire. Ice Climber's hammers and hoods. Sheik's mask and scarf. Zelda's hair and magic abilities. Dr. Mario's hair and vitamins. Pichu's electricity cheeks and electricity attacks. Falco's blaster, visor and beak. Marth's hair, sword and cape, same for Lucina. Young Link's hat, hair and weapons. Ganondorf's hair, sword and dark energy. Mewtwo's eyes and psychic energy. Roy's hair and cape. Chrom's hair and cape as well. And Game & Watch can just be himself, technically, because there's not that many features on Game & Watch to point out. For the Brawl fighters, Meta Knight's mask. Pit's hair, bow and tunic, same for Dark Pit. Zero Suit Samus's hair, heels and gun. Wario's hat, gloves and mustache. Snake's hair and facial hair. Ike's hair and cape. Pokemon trainers, hats. Squirtle's shell. Ivysaur's bulb. Charizard's tail flame. Diddy's hat and shirt. Lucas's hair and PSI energy. Sonic's head quills. King Dedede's hammer and hat. Olimar and Alf's helmets and all the Pikmin. Lucario's aura. Rob's eyes and core lights. Toon Link's hat and hair. And to wrap it up for Brawl, Wolf's eye visor and blaster. For Smash 4, Villager's hair, Mega Man's mask and all projectiles. Wii Fit Trainer's workout shirts. Luma and Rosalina's hair. Little Mac's gloves. Greninja's tongue and water effects. Me Sword Fighter's swords. Me Brawler's fists. And Me Gunner's blaster. Palutena's hair, staff, wings and shield. Pac-Man's gloves and boots. Robin's hair, sword and tomb. Shulk's hair and Monado. Bowser Jr. and Koopaling's clown cars. Duck Hunt's duck. Ryu's hair and headband. Ken's hair and fire effects. Cloud's buster sword and hair. Corrin's sword and hair, and finally Bayonetta's guns to wrap up Smash 4. For Ultimate, the base game, Inkling's ink gun, ink tank and shoes. Ridley's eyes, wings and the tip of his tail. Simon's whip and armor. Richter's whip and blue tunic. King K. Rool's belly and crown. Isabel's bell ponytail and ears and item weapons. Incineroar's belt, paws and parts of his fur. Piranha Plant, the stem and face of Piranha Plant. Joker will be Joker's gloves, knife, mask and glasses. Hero's sword and shield. Banjo's backpack, pants and kazooie. Terry's hat and jacket. Violet's hair and sword. Min Min's outfit and arms. Steve's clothes and diamond sword. This one is dedicated just to the Enderman Ultimate Enderman's eyes, Sephiroth's hair and blade, Pyra's red hair and outfit, Mithra's blonde hair and suit and outfit, Kazuya's pants, and Sora's jacket and keyblade. I do apologize for the mistake there. I was supposed to meant blade with the Pyra and Mithra, so you might want to ignore that mistake. I know this was like a last minute change to A New Foes Appear Dixie Kong, but since most of this video was recorded before A New Foes Appeared Kratos went live, it was a request that I would include the victory theme and poses. I have mentioned you a couple of times on the channel, so you would already know what I mean. Dixie's victory theme would end up being the victory theme from Donkey Kong Country 2. I know for the good guys in the Donkey Kong series, they all have the same victory theme, but since Dixie originated in Donkey Kong Country 2, it would make more sense to have the DK Country 2 theme than the DK Country 1 theme. The defeat pose could be Dixie could clap for the winner with a sad look on her face. The victory pose could have Dixie fly onto the victory stage using her ponytail and then poses victoriously. Victory pose 2, Dixie twirls around excitedly and smiles at the camera. And finally, victory pose 3, Dixie jams out on her guitar as the opponents clap for her. I know I haven't added reveal trailers in a while, but here we are with another reveal trailer. So, the idea is, first we had TV footage of other Smash Bros. Fighters, like we had in the Banjo-Kazooie Smash reveal trailer, but this time, with the addition of Cloud and Sephiroth. And then it went black. On the Donkey Kong stage, Jungle Japes, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, King K. Rool, and Banjo and Kazooie were all lying on DK's pad, when suddenly they all saw a silhouette figure in the light of the evening sun. They raced to the window and saw the silhouette figure. It was a little monkey like Diddy Kong, but with a big long ponytail and a funny looking hat and a different pop gun. The silhouette figure revealed itself to be Zero Suit Samus. I know that doesn't make sense, but I guess we are gonna have to go with it. It was just a random fighter that I had to come up with for this reveal trailer. Their jaws dropped in shock and surprise. Suddenly, a big yellow whip grabbed Zero Suit Samus and hurled her away. Do you know who did that? That's right, it was Dixie Kong. Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, King K. Rool, and Banjo and Kazooie all cheered excitedly for Dixie Kong. The character splash being, Dixie Kong is ready to rock. So guys, what did you think of Dixie Kong? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn notifications on so you don't miss another New Foes Appeared episode in the future. I only have one Donkey Kong character remaining for A New Foes Appeared technically, and that is Funky Kong. Kinda like with Sonic, where I only talk about the main three being Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Robotnik. For Donkey Kong's case, I'm only talking about Cranky Kong, Dixie Kong, and I will get to Funky Kong in the future. And that's it for A New Foes Appeared Dixie Kong. And just before we wrap up the video, I do have some news for you guys who must have watched Summer Stream Fest earlier in the year when I did it around the summer. Summer Stream Fest is back, kind of, but it's Winter Stream Fest this time, mainly because I was gonna save Summer Stream Fest till 2022, which it's coming next summer, and since I am yet to announce the roster for the Summer Streamfest games for 2022, to keep you guys waiting for another Summer Streamfest, I am doing Winter Streamfest, just as like an alternative to Vlogmas for this channel. And those are the stream dates. And just to avoid confusion with dates I'm in college, this will happen at 7:30 to 9:30. Every Monday until December 18th. So don't forget, Winter Streamfest is happening. Those dates, stay tuned. BB8 out.